everyone, I am Dr. Preeti S, consultant diabetologist and physician at Dr. Preeti's Diabetes Care Clinic, Jayanagar, Bangalore. If you are living with diabetes or heart disease, I understand it is quite overwhelming, but here I am today to explain you certain simple, natural yet powerful way of lifestyle, that is yoga. Let's understand what yoga is. Isn't just about flexibility. It is all about creating balance within ourselves. So, through this video, I'll be taking you through various asanas and its benefits. Yes, looking for a pose that can really calm your mind and also support your heart health, Paschimottanasana. As the name suggests, Paschimottanasana is nothing but seated forward bending. Now, what happens if a person tries to bend himself in the seated posture? The first thing that happens is it improves circulation, it boosts circulation so that the brain and the heart get increased oxygenation. The second important aspect is that it increases insulin sensitivity and helps in regulation of blood sugar levels. Paschimottanasana also try to relieve anxiety, stress, and thus reduces your blood pressure as well. So, as a result of boosting the circulation, reducing your blood pressure, as well as regulating the blood sugars, this asana is very important in patients with diabetes, especially to regulate their blood sugars. The few points to remember while doing this asana is that you are supposed to bend totally and day by day improve in your posture so that the insulin sensitivity increases. To start with, we have the first asana, Vakrasana. So as the name suggests, Vakrasana means something that is twisting. So this is a seated half spinal twist.
Vakrasana, keep your both hands forward, parallel to the ground. Touch your both the thumbs.
Turn your right side very gently, slowly, gently. Focus on your gaze on your right hand, touching your left hand to the shoulder. It is gentle, vakra, twisting to the lower back. Inhale very gently come in the center. Again, both the hands parallel to each other, both the thumb touching each other.
What are the benefits of Vakrasana? When you try to twist your body through the torso, there is release of insulin by stimulating pancreas. As you all know, pancreas secretes insulin that is needed for glucose metabolism. Vakrasana also causes an increase in circulation and thus reduces the blood pressure as well. Vakrasana also reduces your stress and anxiety and thus reduces the spikes of glucose as well as increase in blood pressure. So overall, Vakrasana is a very important asana for anybody suffering from heart disease or diabetes. There are a few points that you should remember. It is always important in yoga that you breathe properly. So you'll have to breathe deeply. You are not supposed to go too much deep into the twist. Consistency is the key and not getting into deeper aspects of the yoga. So always be consistent with doing yogasanas in diabetes or in heart disease. Moving on to the next yoga posture, this one is also called as Bhujangasana or Cobra pose. So what does Cobra pose do? In Cobra pose, what we try to do is try to lift the heart completely or opening up of the chest. So this asana opens you up literally and figuratively. There are various benefits of this Cobra pose if you do it on a regular basis. The first thing is that as you stretch your chest, there is an increase in circulation of the heart. Secondly, there is stretching of the back to the fullest extent, which will cause increased blood flow to the heart as well. Third thing is, because of this posture, the blood pressure comes down as a result of increased circulation to the lungs and the heart. Finally, Cobra pose can increase your vital capacity or the function of the lungs because we are stretching the whole of the chest and the heart here. So the final message for Cobra pose is be consistent in doing the Cobra pose because it stretches your chest. It relieves anxiety because these are the muscles that we don't usually commonly use. So stretching these muscles can regulate your blood sugars, reduce your anxiety and also reduce your blood pressure. So the next pose would be a very important one, Setu Bandhasana. So Setu Bandhasana is nothing but bridge pose.
We can do these variations in two different ways. One is excellent person who can perform very well, and second one is the special population who can utilize the blocks or the towel with roll or the blanket, roller blanket below their lower back. Okay, keep your both hands by the side of your body, 1 foot distance between two legs. Now, inhalation, lift your core part of the body and very gently, slowly try to lift, 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 lift upwards as much as possible. Now, those who can utilize the blocks can keep the blocks from down below your lower back and try to hold your position. Stay there, close the eyes and just enjoy the asanas. One of the wonderful asanas to opening your chest. Exhale and slowly come down. Remove your towel, break or blocks. Keep aside.
If you consistently get in with the bridge pose daily, at least 2 minutes in the night, this is going to help reduce your blood sugars as well as heart health. Now, what does Setu Bandhasana actually do? So, there are 4 aspects that we can talk on Setu Bandhasana. One thing is it stretches your chest and the heart, thus increasing the circulation, and the muscles that have been tired all through gets totally relaxed. This is the first benefit of Setu Bandhasana. The second aspect is that it increases insulin sensitivity by stimulating the areas there, thus reducing the blood sugar levels. Thirdly, it reduces anxiety and stress levels, thus in reducing the glucose or even the blood pressure spikes. Lastly, this bridge pose tries to calm your mind. At the same time, it gives good heart health and also reduces the blood sugar. So there are 3 aspects that it covers. So this would be, I can say, an all-in-one asana for diabetics as well as persons suffering with heart disease. So as already described, yoga is not just about flexibility. Yoga is finding balance from within. So on this Yoga International Day, I would like to wish all of them a very happy Yoga International Day, so that we all practice yoga, inculcate them in our daily lives and keep a better health. So my suggestions as a clinician as well as diabetologist would be that rather than focusing on single individual poses, it is best that we practice Surya Namaskaras, that is sun salutations, and a minimum of 13 Surya Namaskaras in a day can keep you away from 63 diseases. So it's all left to you. You can either go in for junk food or you can practice 13 Surya Namaskaras in a day for a better life. Thank you.